Okay, so I set up the game in my room. You can take a look. I will mark out the starting point. Users know that they will need to start from here. And under the starting point, there is a Viking shape. Looks like some promising items, so I scan with my phone. And it will bring up a video about Viking shape, its design, and its historical significance to Viking voyages. After reading this, viewing this video, players would know it's relevant item, and then they will want to pick it up. I also used arrows for directions. If users come here and they want to know like which direction to go, they can scan this item, and then it will bring up an interactive map I made here. It shows that it's going north, and also it's color coded, the color matches, so it's telling us that it's going north. And here we have more arrows around in this game, so they should be put at the entrance of every game or exit of every game, so users know they're pointing to the next step. Also, I set up some rooms here, like the North European room. Here, the UK room, the East Asia room, and the Middle East room. So the users can find different items in different rooms. The way I associate items in this game was multiple ways. Like for some items, like this one, it looks really like a Viking item. So users will need to find out if it is relevant or not. Like for this item, I could use layer to scan it. Then it will bring up, give a file and saying this is actually not a Viking helmet because Viking warriors didn't really wear helmet, and this helmet appeared in history much later than Viking history. So this is not the right item to pick up. And here is the scale, because I mentioned Vikings were also merchants, so looks like they will need skill for trading, so I will need to scan this item to say if it's an relevant item. And it's telling us basically telling us this is the scale, but we will need silver to trade. So we need to find silver in this room, which is here. If you scan it, you will see the information that they were important trading current, and you will need to pick it up and go back to the scale for trading. Okay, after that, the next arrow will bring up a map and point us to the UK room, which is the next step of their expansion. And UK, they were also trading with local people. There are embers, which were important trading items for Vikings. So you will need to scan up and read both items' information. It turned out this one is the right item to pick up, and this one is not. The reason being that this one is was found much earlier than Viking history, so we should not take that one. And then more arrows. This one points us to the Middle East room because the map will tell us that it was the raiding area. They were not actually expanding or settling this area, but they did visit this area. Okay, so for this item, if I scan it, it will tell us information about this silk, the design, and it also tells us where it was found, and also it tells us that historically silk was very important. And then it follows up a question: do you want to figure out how to make silk? Then this will take us to the East Asia room. This item, this part is not really in Viking history, but we want to relate more items in the game, so we want to expand the history and threads a little more. So if I scan this item, it's very promising. It's telling us this is a silk mask cocoon. It was the material used to make silk, so we can pick up this one too. Up to this point, we can go back to the museum stuff and check how many scores we got in the game, and then get prize or a credit or whatever we won for this game.